7-seat SUVs in Australia are getting expensive. The Hyundai Santa Fe, Mazda CX-8 and Toyota Kluger all push well past 60 grand, and that's before options. But what if I told you there's a fully loaded, turbocharged, tech-packed 7-seater for under 45k drive away? Meet the Chery Tiggo 8 Pro Max. Today, I'll show you why this might just be the best value 7-seater in the country, and why it's time to rethink what you expect from a budget-friendly SUV. The Tiggo 8 Pro Max starts at just $38,990 drive away for the urban trim, with the top spec ultimate all-wheel drive coming in at $44,990. That's thousands less than its rivals, and it's not just about price, it's about what you get for it. This isn't a stripped-down budget SUV. It's loaded with features that would cost you double elsewhere. Heated and ventilated seats, a panoramic sunroof, and a full suite of safety tech, all standard on the top trim. Think of it this way, you're getting flagship level features at entry level pricing. That's not just good value, that's disruptive. Step inside and the Tiggo 8 Pro Max feels more premium than you'd expect, especially for a brand that's still building its reputation in Australia. Diamond-stitched synthetic leather upholstery that wouldn't look out of place in a luxury European SUV. Dual 12.3-inch displays, one for the driver, one for infotainment, with crisp graphics and snappy response. Ambient lighting, wireless charging, and even N95 level air filtration for cleaner cabin air. Second row space is generous with rear air vents and USB ports. The third row, usable for kids or short trips. It's not just an afterthought. With the flat 4 and wide opening doors, it's easier to get in and out than you'd expect. Boot space with all seats up is tight, but fold that third row and you've got a generous cargo area, perfect for weekend getaways or school runs. The infotainment system is surprisingly advanced for the price. You get wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, voice control, and a responsive interface that rivals more expensive systems. The 8-speaker Sony sound system delivers crisp audio, whether you're blasting kids' playlists or podcasts. There's also a customizable digital instrument cluster that lets you toggle between layouts and driving data. It's not perfect, some features take a little bit of getting used to, but overall it's intuitive and feature-rich. Under the bonnet, you get a 2-litre turbocharged petrol engine producing 180 kilowatts and 375 Nm of torque, more than most rivals in this price bracket, and enough to move 7 people without feeling sluggish. It's paired with a 7-speed dual-clutch transmission and available all-wheel drive for extra grip in wet or loose conditions. Fuel economy sits at around 8.7 litres per 100 k's for the all-wheel drive variant, respectable for a large SUV, especially one with this much power. It's not a performance SUV, but it's smooth, quiet, and surprisingly punchy when you need it. The steering is light, the suspension is comfortable, and road noise is well suppressed, making it a solid cruiser for long trips. Yes, the dual clutch can be a bit hesitant at low speeds, especially in stop-start traffic, but once you're moving, it's refined and responsive. Safety is a big deal in a family SUV, and Chery didn't skimp. 10 airbags including rear side and driver's knees, something even some premium brands skip. Autonomous emergency braking with pedestrian, cyclist and intersection detection. 360-degree cameras, adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, blind spot monitoring, it's all here. The interface is intuitive and the camera clarity is excellent, making parking and lane changes much easier. These are features you'd expect in a 70k SUV, but at nearly half the price, the Tiggo 8 Pro Max punches well above its weight. Chery backs the Tiggo 8 Pro Max with a 7-year unlimited kilometre warranty, matching the best in the industry, and servicing costs are low, around $299 per year for 5 years. That's peace of mind, especially if you're buying on a budget or planning to keep it long term. And with Chery expanding its dealer network across Australia, support is getting better every month. We spoke to real owners who've put tens of thousands of kilometres on their Tiggo 8s, and the feedback is encouraging. Owners praise the comfort, tech and value. Some mention minor software quirks, but most agree the driving experience exceeds expectations. It's not just a spec sheet winner, it's proving itself in the real world. Let's stack it up against the competition. The Tiggo 8 Pro Max doesn't just compete, it undercuts and outspecs. If you're shopping smart, it's hard to ignore. The Tiggo 8 Pro Max isn't perfect. The dual clutch can be hesitant and there's no hybrid option yet. But for under 45k, you get 7 seats, turbo power, luxury features, and a long warranty. That's hard to beat. If you're willing to look past the badge and judge it on merit, the Tiggo 8 Pro Max offers unbeatable value. It's not just a budget SUV, it's a smart, well-rounded family vehicle that challenges the status quo. Hit like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments, would you take the Tiggo 8 over a Santa Fe, Outlander, or CX-8? Or is the badge still holding you back?